Done seen some shit within my lifetime. My light shine bright. Protect your energy from poison when a python strike. Our first mistake was doing robberies on Nikon bikes. Watch my moves and I'ma show you what an icon like. Y'all let bygones be bygones, right? Nigga, fuck your truce, bust your move. And if that nigga touch your shoes, you better blast on him. And on my mama, nigga, I'ma get that cash on him. 100 on a dash on him, swerve. Born from the trench, you from the birds, nigga. Fuck the early bird, nigga. I'ma get this motherfucking chicken. And if a nigga ever got a problem, nigga, we can fucking solve it. On my mama, nigga, I just been itching to prove myself. I just pray throughout the struggle, I don't lose myself. Like on safety plaques and coat, I might shoot myself. They catching bullets like 2 Odells, and nigga, you gon' tell. But I can tell you about the time was going hard up in the paint, and I can tell you shit that other niggas hate. Let me tell you, I can tell you about the time I had to drop a nigga rank, and I can tell you shit I did up off the drink. Let me tell you, I can tell you about the time I signed a deal for 20 bands and used that shit to get my brother out the can. Let me tell you, I can tell you about the time I had a penny in a plan. I can tell you shit, but you won't understand. Let me tell you, first and foremost, for every door that's open, the door closed. Beat a nigga, take his Bordeaux, upgrade my wardrobe, and Lord knows, living like this, it leads a short road, a dead end, or prison time where we was heading. Instead, when I got bread, broke it with brethren, eyes open, leave the house, move like a veteran. Made a couple dollars from commerce, my niggas flexing. Nigga got a problem that I can make some corrections. Okay, cool, still with the same niggas since grade school. Give a fuck about your shade room when I had made room for everybody on that late moon. And word the race room, had to bring the motherfucking schwank on them, and I ain't even wanna had to blank on them. That lamb truck got a full tank on them, but a nigga better not look at me wrong. It's certain shit that I can't say on this song. But let me tell you, nigga, I can tell you about the time was going hard up in the paint, and I can tell you shit that other niggas hate. Let me tell you, I can tell you about the time I had to drop a nigga rank, and I can tell you shit I did up off the drink. Let me tell you, I can tell you about the time I signed a deal for 20 bands and used that shit to get my brother out the can. Let me tell you, I can tell you about the time I had a penny in a plan. I can tell you shit, but you won't understand. Let me tell you, nigga,
some shit within my lifetime. At one time, I can still remember just how bad I used to want 5 mics. My biggest dream was just to make it in the unsigned hype. It's so hard for me to fathom this was once my life. Should've make you wanna cop out like a plea deal. So I treat you like Takashi, spit on that bitch like Meek Mill. My addiction got me weak willed. I'm relapsing, I think I can't seem to stop eating beat pills. And Dr. DRE, he still keeps on giving me refills. Cinematically, horrible to indiscriminately. Women and men and little kids, senior citizens, so this nigga's empty. Gen Z into a frenzy, but no gift is in me. I'm stingy, and it's the motherfucking difference between them and me. That's the reason I'm in my Louis Vuitton. What am I? Warrior than Evelyn. Yeah, this rap shit is something that you'll never see me at. Like senior prom. Wait a minute, what it means to bars higher than Cheech and Chong. When you give them each a bomb, I call my stanza fan club, cause whoever it's unleashed upon fucking beats upon like police batons. Y'all are window shoppers, bunch of peeping toms. Still got that bullseye on my back, red dot on my head, yeah, blood on my hands. For some of the rhymes that I've said, police squad in the task, got him hot on my trail, like my stepfather with the belt. I got SWAT on my ass, I was painfully shy. Now I'm proud of myself, like Obama's kids. I came out of my shell, and I can promise this on my mama. Shit, no daughters, bitch. Here we go now. Every single word of it, so without further ado, it's return to the roots. It's more murderous than mucus. So what you're gonna do? Think I'm allergic when I point this motherfucking burner at you. I don't shape to be curtains, but you pray for the verse to get through words of a new words. So me, who's determined to do permanent damage with the words that I do birth of you. I'm referred to as Zeus, circling you like I'm a vulture. Features of tournaments, you turning me loose. It's like verbal abuse, language, church, use cursing at you. Made a couple of mistakes that occurred in my youth. Jumped the hurdle, the truth word, but I'm doing telling you about the food stamps and the government cheese and how we used to get school lunches for free. I already told you about the holes up in my pony shoes and rustler jeans when it was mother, little brother, and me. I told you about being kicked out 20 degrees, no money to eat. About the thrift stores and being piss poor. The Christmases Ma had gifts for us when bro and me discovered that she was wrapping shit up around the house to stick it under the tree. Damn. What you're allergic when I point this motherfucking burner at you. I don't shade to be curtains for you. Pray for the verse to get through birth of a new words. For me, who's determined to do permanent damage with the words that I do birth of you. I'm referred to as Zeus, circling you like I'm a vulture. Features of tournaments, you turning me loose. It's like verbal abuse, language, hurtful use cursing at you. Made a couple of mistakes that occurred in my youth. Jumped the hurdle, the truth word, but I'm doing telling you about the food stamps and the government cheese and how we used to get school lunches for free. I already told you about the holes up in my pony shoes and rustler jeans when it was mother, little brother, and me. I told you about being kicked out 20 degrees, no money to eat. About the thrift stores and being piss poor. The Christmases Ma had gifts for us when bro and me discovered that she was wrapping shit up around the house to stick it under the tree. Damn.